Hey guys, welcome to Zilly here, and today we'll be playing Totally Accurate Battlegrounds. It's a game similar to PUBG and Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. They have a shooting range where it shows you all the weapons in the game. It is solo and squad, so you can invite your people, and there it is. So, when you load into the game, it will take forever. So this is why I cut it down a little bit, because I didn't want you guys to be bored and look at the video and just stare at it. So me and this guy are kind of trash talking on this game because it takes super long, as you can see. But I barely said anything before we actually loaded into the game. As you can see, we go jump in trucks instead of using gliders like in Fortnite, being all fancy. Tabs didn't want to make another feature, so they just threw you out of a truck. And hopefully you didn't fall down the mountain and get yourself killed. As you can see, I'm running up the hill because I didn't shoot up hard enough. My arms are wiggling around. I'm huffing and puffing. And yeah. So as you can see, this is the whole map. There are vehicles, bikes, helicopters, motorcycles, and cars. Let me tell you a little story about the helicopter. The helicopter almost killed me last night. Because I was playing it last night to see if it could make a great video out of this. And it takes a really long time for this to get some action when there's barely any people in the game. So I'm just basically going to teach you the game a little bit. So if you are a PC player, tab is for your inventory, just like as right here on the screen. M is your map. F is the pickup and pick up weapons and attachments and ammo, and press F to enter and exit vehicles. The capacity of a bicycle, because I really like to use a bicycle because it's quiet and it's fast, is 3. There are armor in the game. There are level armors, so there's level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5 armor. Level 5 armor consists of a costume, a banana, or a pickle. Last night, when I was testing out the game, I was a pickle, and me and a pickle and a banana, the pickle was me, and the banana was an enemy. We fought it out to the death. And I won. As you can see, this car, I crashed into it, jumping and crashing. That's how good I am at driving at this game. As you can see, excellent parking. Excellent, because I got an A+ on my driving test. This little quiz. Got an excellent score. I can see it's parked in the garage there. Okay. So there is ranged weapons, short range weapons. So there's basically assault rifles, snipers, shotguns, pistols. There's melee weapons. Right now there's a riot shield in my hand. There are melee weapons such as shields, battle axes, swords, and knives, and much more. Ammo, of course. G, I believe is to mark stuff. There are attachments like a red dot scope, a sniper scope. There is a 4x scope or an 8x scope for your sniper. Some snipers will not need scopes because they already have a good iron sight on them. The armor you will have is a vest and a helmet. You will be able, for some of your weapons, you will be able to use a red laser, a suppressor, or a compressor. As you can see, right there in front of me is an 8x scope right there, which is pretty nice. I put it on my Grand, my M1 Grand, as I like to say it. As you can see, there's a suppressor right there. I put it with my primary weapon that I'm holding right now. It looks pretty cool. As you see, there is a sword right there. I got a level 4 armored helmet. I'm a PUBG player officially. There aren't throwable weapons, and a normal throwable weapon that you don't see often apparently is a grenade. There's a grenade, of course, explodes. You guys should all know what a grenade does. There's a dummy grenade, which is basically like a decoy grenade, like in Fortnite. Dummy grenades creates a version of yourself, and it only stays there for a little amount of time. It basically creates a person of you, a copy of you, right? It does not carry a gun or anything. It just stays still, and once the time is over, it flies up in the air like Superman. And I almost fall. I can't give you an answer for fall damage because I have never took fall damage, not once. But I can tell you this: never jump out while driving a helicopter because you will die by the blades. Because if you are unlucky and get stuck in the helicopter and get hit by the blade, you are gonna probably be dead. I had unlucky and lucky at the same time. Unlucky, I got stuck in the helicopter and almost died. Lucky, I still survived. And killed someone after that. Without barely any health. Okay. So, then you got your arrows. Got your arrows with a little glowing ring, like tying them around. So once you throw that, it creates a huge glowing ring around the opponent. Well, not around the opponent, but above your opponent or side your opponent, and it just shoots 1,000 arrows at him until he basically dies. So yeah, I can see a motorcycle. All three except a bicycle makes loud noise. Of course you press F to enter and exit. You could drive, but it's pretty hard to kind of steer. As you can see, when you drive and jump out, you will fall. So, some other throwables like the splinter grenade, which I just picked up. Once you throw it, it shoots out a bunch of splinters, but beware, all of these things can harm you too. Exactly, I'm just telling you this, everything can harm you. Your own grenade, your own splinter grenade, your own cage. And dealing with that, there is a cage grenade thing where you can cage your opponent up. So it basically makes a huge cage around these. The shooting range will show the whole game's weapon loadout and their throwables and their melee weapons. Yes, I just want you guys, so when you guys do start the game, I want you guys to go to the shooting range first before you play the actual game, so you guys know what throwables do and what throwables do not do. Just letting you guys know. And one thing you guys gotta promise me right now is reload your weapons when you pick it up. Because I am telling you right now, guys, these weapons, when you pick them up, are not reloaded. So when you pick them up, reload it, or you're gonna die a horrific death because it's pretty embarrassing when you can't shoot. As you can see, pressing G will make you gangster. And as you see, I was really excited about that because almost every great Tabs game has its own little gangster music. So just pressing tab, you can see your whole loadout and everything. Yeah, what big deal. You can have multiple, you can have multiple of one type of grenade. So like as you can see, I had two splinter grenades. You can combine that so you can chuck both of them at the same time. You can go gangsta with all your weapons. Well, maybe not with the melee. I gotta try that out. There are motorcycles with a seat attached to them, which is pretty cool. I tried recording this time like 3 times already, and I was using one except with a harmonica. I was using an AV something editor, and for some reason it had this big thing in the middle of the screen, and I had to pay money to get rid of that. It was weird, because before it never used to happen, but nah. So I'm back with this thing, recording at my third freaking time. I did have to delete some of it because the loading is really long. And if you guys want to go buy it, I am not sponsored by this game, so yeah. I just saw Laserbeam do it, and it looked really interesting. Because I really want to play with more people in the game, because it would make my videos more interesting, and it would probably make for a lot more funner game. So, it is on Steam. It is 5 buckaroos. Yeah, that's basically all. And it is called Players Totally Accurate Battlegrounds. I will put it in the description below. And my sister was also getting butthurt that I wouldn't put her channel in the description below. So, if you guys want to go see her channel is basically about Roblox. And she used to do some American Girl doll stuff, but she quit because she complained that they're too long. And also, I want to sponsor one more channel, Joliver TV. He is a good friend of mine. He does like build. Well, me and him used to be in the same video. We did building things. He does random stuff except gaming. So if you guys want to go check him out, I'll put both of their YouTube channel names in the description below. So getting on, I try to snipe some fool. He goes freaking dodging, bam, 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 freaking dodging. I see another guy, and as you can see, those little things that are going up in the air, those are dummies. As you see, I missed one, and at on the top of my screen, you see something red going across. That's a red laser, my friend. As minute as I shot my second shot, I died. It was sad, but I can see a nice little bye-bye from the game. Alright, so I'm telling you right now, guys, before you leave, it is going to get 10 times interesting on the second one. Not 10 times, but it's going to get better on the second one. I'm promising you right now. It's going to get way better. There's going to be a little bit more action. And yeah. So this one did take a while too. So I did have to cut this one out too, unfortunately. Yeah. So if you guys really want to play with me, please install this game. Because I want to play with more people. I really do. So, as you can see, I jumped out in the water. Why did I do that? Well, I was tricking myself. Hey, I'm going to press F. And I meant to fakely press F, but you know what I did? I pressed F. That's exactly what I just did. So, after those good workouts, good warm-up game, from a good warm-up game, maybe we'll climb up these hills quick and fast, sprinting. Put the gangster music on, because it exactly explains how tough this mountain is to get up. So I get up, I go to the tab, see how I'm walking just normally. And as you can see a person up at the rocks. He's tiny though. And I'm scared that the other person is gonna go up to the castle, grab a weapon, and just go bam, bam, and I'm dead. Game's over for me. I just walked into freaking a Grim Reaper's house, and I'm dead. Exactly as I thought. But it goes the opposite way. I'm not dead. You know why? because he was actually a really nice dude. He was a really nice dude. So I'm running around. I grab a shotgun. Right there. I grab a shotgun. I reload it. And I'm on my way to find him. I'm finding him, killing him, taking his loot. I'm done. I ain't getting killed today. And he's gonna be the one ending his game early. I look around. I'm not putting my gangster music on because he'll hear me and probably pop out of the corner. Go bam, bam. Because apparently all these kids have like excellent aim somehow. And like I be like a bot in Fortnite going pew, pew. So I walk in the crevice and I don't notice him yet. So I let him grab the, see the ammo? I see him. Bam, bam. And he just looks at me and just throws a fist at me like, what the heck, man? What the heck? I made him stare. Stare into the eyes. I talk. And he pulls his weapon. He's like, what? What? Me just staring at him. Not really close to him. I let go, but still afraid that he's gonna stab me in the back and just start blasting that pistol. So I won. So I walk away, still kind of scared that he's gonna betray me and stab me in the back. I go back, it's freaking gone. And I start running, cause like, uh-oh, he's probably gonna kill me in 5.6 seconds. It's like he rolled a 20 and freaking successfully sneaked away. Exactly, Dungeons and Dragons vibes. I run, trying to find him. Cause I'm scared for my life. He may have found like a freaking assault rifle and could just start blasting me right now. But luckily I find level 1 armor, so I won't be that easy to kill. I will still be easy to kill, just never mind that. So I go onto this thing. I go and find some bikes. I go onto a broken piece of the castle, climb onto the wall, and find him. I'm sprinting and happy because he wasn't trying to stab me in the back. But yeah, me and him are jumping, having fun, playing the game normally. I follow him. And it was the worst thing I have ever done. I killed him. He bent over. Bam! He died. And I laid down I had depression for a little bit. But I moved on. All he had was a revolver. He had nothing good. I don't know why you even killed him. I didn't even know where his loot went. So, he probably had like a level 4 vest or something because I didn't find him. So, I go checking the castle a little bit. Trying to find some better weapons so I won't die easily. I do the gangsta music just to remember all the memories with him. Still level 1 vest right there. Find a little bandage there that I passed up. I find some other things. And those are the bullets for a musket. A musket. I find some ammo, fall in there, and jump on, and fail at jumping at it. So, I find a Grand, an M1 Grand. Woo! And I'm kind of excited because I got a better weapon. And I find a some machine gun. I think a MP3. MP3. So I start walking even more, start sprinting. And yeah, I climb. I do some parkour a little bit. Main thing is sprint. Hold shift to sprint. I find the AK-47. I'm like, yes. Yes! So I use my AK-47 to my advantage. So I thought I was gonna keep the M1 Grand, but the M1 Grand and the AK-47 used the same exact ammo. So I got back my UMP 45, and I heard a vehicle. I'm like, "Woo! Well, death is coming for me." I parkour my way. I grabbed my arrows because it's not like all the arrows are gonna hit the freaking vehicle. Um, so you hear that loud drop? That's a storm. And once you hear that loud drop, the walls start caving in, and that's. But here's one thing about the storm. You know how the storm in Fortnite, you walk and the storm takes you out, and when it stops, you're still taking damage while you're in that storm before it stops. In this game, it does not take damage before it stops. It passes you on. So you're hoping you can make it there before it plants and starts making that wall. Because if you don't make it during the wall, I don't know what will happen. Because I've never done that. I had very close calls last game. Not last game. Last night. So I started bicycling my way down, making my way downtown, riding fast, and heck, going to town. I see a motorcycle. I just became a terrorist. Like, what do you want? Bam, bam, bam. Got an AK-47. Yeah, I see. He has a minigun. He has a full-on minigun. Now I'm kind of scared. Because all I have is the AK-47 and the UMP-45. So he slows down a little bit. I make my moves. Even though I have full auto on. But when I have full auto on, I don't like it. So then he stops for a brief second to shoot. And I just make all of my shots appear right there. Bam! And I got him. I got him right there on the motorcycle. So, he has a laser sight, which I put on my AK-47. And I take out my UMP to get myself a rocket launcher. I find some more bandages and put an impulse grenade, and there is some rocket ammo that I can really take, and a helmet. So, remember to always reload when you pick up a weapon. Always reload. Anytime you pick up a freaking weapon, always reload. I'm telling you guys because I've experienced it all the freaking time. So I go back and see what interesting things he still has. Maybe I missed something good. But no, I didn't. So I jump in the basket somehow. And then I go back on the seat. And start moving along. Make my way downtown, down the mountain, going to a town and meeting my death. I can say, excellent driving here. Excellent driving. Not like I just crashed my vehicle into a freaking house. Not like I just did that, Perfectly parked. So, after perfectly parking my bike, I commando crawl my way through the house, because I'm a military man. I would like you guys to comment down below, what should I be dressed as next? Because I'd really like to see you guys' idea. But just letting you know, do not do a pickle or banana because I actually have to find that in game. There's a little melee weapon. And this is when I walked into the death door. Right as I walked into this house, death was coming for me. So I kept going, quick, I just see this guy glitching out, just freaking shooting at me. I hit him with the rocket launcher and start reloading. Getting close. I see his red laser and fire. Dead on him, but I died. Bye. So guys, that wraps up the video here. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell.